SoundHound is up 11% this week. It's up over 42% in the last 3 months. It's recently broken a trend line. It's made that first peak, it's pulled back, and it does look as if now it's trying to find a move up and break a possible entry of around 1264. So in this video, I'm going to look at a price analysis for SoundHound and some possible trading rules to enter this stock. Let's take a look. I'd like to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/DavidB for the 5 best stocks to buy now. Use my special link to get $200 off their epic annual subscription. Now, if you enjoy my analysis of SoundHound today or other stocks on my channel, you may also find value in my email newsletter. If you subscribe, I'll send you professional trading tips to help you make more profits trading stocks. I'll leave a link in the description below. Check it out. So SoundHound is up around about 11% this week, and it does look as if it's trying to make a move up and potentially in the next few weeks challenge this key level of around about $12.63, which could trigger an entry based on weekly rules. And then you've got a potential upside of 100% to this price target up here of around $25. So watch this one carefully over the next few weeks. Now on the weekly chart for SoundHound, we can see that price traded up to this peak in December 2024, so around 6 months ago. It moved up to around $25 after about 6 weeks of aggressive buying from this area down here around about $5.22. So that's a 5x move up until this price peak here. And of course, with such a big surge and some euphoric buying action, a reversal was highly likely, and that's what happened. And after this time, over the last 5 months, SoundHound has been heavily sold off. And it does look as if now it's trying to find support around this $6.55 level and move up. Now recently, if I zoom in on the chart, recently it does look as if this is a support level for SoundHound. Price has broken this trend line recently, and now it's looking to move up. In the last 6 weeks, SoundHound has sort of gone sideways. It's traded between $9 and this upper level around $11.50. So it's unsure yet who's in control with this stock, the buyers or the sellers. However, this week and last week, after finding temporary support at around about $9, the last 2 weeks, so last week and this week, it does look as if price is trying to move up. And at the moment, with one trading day to go, it's peaking at around $11.20. Now, some key price levels for SoundHound include the all-time high of $25. Now, underneath that level, the most obvious price level is this peak here created back in May in 2022, not long after the listing. And that level is about $18. Under that level, you can see I've already marked up this price level here of $12.67. And that corresponds to this peak created when the price broke out of this price action here across the trend line. And also you can see SoundHound did find some temporary support at this price level when it fell into this level during the 13th of January in 2025. So it fell into this level. There was a brief counter trend before it fell away again. And now on the upside, it looks as if this level is also creating some resistance for the stock. Under $12.64, we've got this level of around about $10, which corresponds to the peak created in March 2024. And then under that level, we've got this level here of around $6.50. It corresponds to this peak here and also where this trough has formed here in April 2025. It looks as if SoundHound has found support there and it's trying to make a move up. It's moved up in this first wave to this point here from that low. It has pulled back. It looks as if that it's found support around about $9, and now it's starting to make that second move up, that second leg, and possibly challenge this level of 12.62 to start moving up and possibly challenge this level here of $18. Towards the downside, there's also another level worth considering long term, and that is about $5. You can see that SoundHound banged its head on this level here and also here. So long term, if ever SoundHound pulls back, it could find support there. And for reference, we've also got the all-time low, which is down at around about 85 cents. So zooming in on the weekly chart for SoundHound, we can see in the past 8 weeks, SoundHound has found support. It's broken the trend line to form this peak here at around 1260. It's pulled back and found support around about $9, and now it's looking to move up. If we come to the daily chart for SoundHound, we can see this short-term support more clearly for the stock, which is around about $9. So you can see here it found support here once, here again, and also more recently around the $9 level. So it does look as if that short-term support for SoundHound, and now following this day here, it's now trying to push up. So right now SoundHound is trading above this $10 level, and it's underneath this level of 1260. So if you're considering buying into SoundHound right now, is now the right time to buy in? I think for confirmation on the weekly chart, I'd like to see price break above this peak here of 1264. Essentially, it looks as if SoundHound has found support here, this level of 655. It's broken the trend line to form this peak. It's pulled back and it's looking for support around this level of $9. And now it does look as if it's trying to move up. So this week, with one trading day to go, it might close high at around 1130. So that's positive. And perhaps next week, or perhaps the week after, if price can trade up and challenge this line here of 1262 and actually take out this peak to close the other side of the line, then that would give you confirmation on the weekly chart that the buyers are in control and they want to take the price higher. So a possible entry on the weekly chart at that level of around 1265 would give you a potential profit, first of all, for this target here of $18. So that's a 42% upside to that target. And if you put in place a 12% stop loss corresponding to the previous peak down here, that's going to give you a risk to reward of 3.78. And if the buyers remain in control, perhaps over the next 6 months, price could keep moving up to challenge this key level up here of $25. So almost 100% upside from that entry point, and a risk to reward of 8.6, which is fantastic. So based on the weekly price action, I don't think SoundHound is quite ready yet. But if price gets above this key level in the next few weeks, you could take an entry and enter on this stock. However, you might want to consider using the daily chart to enter this stock, and there is a rule that's triggered in the last few days. Considering SoundHound seems to have found short-term support at $9, from this point it has traded up to create this peak here at around about 10.94. It's pulled back, so the sellers have had a go. They've taken the price down to around 9.93, and on this particular day, so yesterday, it has closed above this level. So this day here, this is Wednesday, okay, so there's obviously Thursday to go. Wednesday has closed for the day above this key level. So using daily rules, you could enter on the Thursday on market open using the daily chart. And using these daily rules, you're obviously going to get into the trade sooner, which means that from that entry point, you've got a potential upside of 61% and a risk to reward of 4.87. And of course, it could keep going all the way up to that target of $25. So on a daily entry, you've then got a potential profit of 122%. So daily rules, higher risk, but higher reward. So overall, SoundHound is looking good. On the weekly chart, an entry could be available in the next few weeks when it clears that peak of 1264. But on the daily chart, you may wish to take an entry tomorrow. Overall, there's a great upside potential with this AI stock. Let me know what you think in the comments on SoundHound. Are you bullish on this stock or bearish? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.